Not another thing. I think emotionally, I don't think you ever should stay in your lane because I don't know if there's a lane. I think it's the spectrum of a female dating a male on another level. Like, let's say you're an artist or you're whatever, a female date. Why wouldn't she try to date you? Right? It's the way she carries herself. If you famous, like let's say us here, we famous, we go on the road or something like that, and we single. Now we see a female there. Should she not try to engage with me in a level where she not just trying to go to Pound Town? Like, yo, I want to go to dinner with you and be on the same level with you. So I feel like a level is a mindset. You mean, just if I, like you said, if I see Shorty, the stick to that example. If I see Shorty down on the course, I'm in my mind, I would tell a joke like, yo, you know, I want to come with you next to the game. You know, you got to lose that chicken dinner.
I saw you smell his hand. I saw you smell his hand. I was watching you.
No, but you know
and he go, no, I wasn't smelling his hand. I was like, yes, you.
Heat makers, crack music.
Y'all now rockin' with 4 for 100. Let's go. To keep it real, it's not a chore for beloved. When they say it's up, put it on the floor, they gon' love it. I popped up in all them 4 doors that they covet. All in 2-seaters, cause a few fevers. Got all the ops hot, they wonder why I'm not shot. The way we used to step on them squares like hopscotch. I'm one of them ones that God got, he stops plots. Until the clock stops, we gon' turn it up a notch. They watching the stop clock while we burning up the block. I'm still learning a lot, I son them, let them talk. I'm still letting it slide like I got my son at the park. Cause I know that we could be gunning, running from knocks, but we stop for the lesson. It's positive progression, to kick it with the like-minded. Can't spend your life blinded, rewind it, arsonist behind it.
Me and B can work out.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Like you about to go to NFL training camp, you know?
Draft just happened, baby. You already know. Draft just, and draft is trash, so y'all need me.
Y'all all look good.
Thank you very much. I
appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Look good.
Thank you. I never heard that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I never heard that.
Oh, you look wonderful, cuz.
Oh, the bottom lip.
Oh, what you wearing? Because that seems like that's somebody that I told before not to do.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I still got an infinite supply of my man Top Captain over here with the fresh wear. Hold on now. Bum, bum, bum.
I already warned them, so like when you see me in the
Top
streets,
Captain, shout out.
when you see me in the street, it's up and it's stuck.
It's over.
What was y'all listening to on the way over here?
G Unit.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah. I was bumping
That'll
Back for
do it.
Mercy. Album's tough.
The album is tough.
Album's very
The
tough.
album is tough. That's a classic album.
Very. G Unit.
Yeah.
50, I got you. Put me in power. Out in Tariq's everything.
What you listening to?
I was listening to that LL Cool J and Fat Joe and
Rick Ross? That
yeah.
joint is hard.
Yeah.
You see the video to it?
Yeah, I was like, nah.
Nah, I ain't see it.
I've been
LL shocked me.
I'm lost.
LL shocked me.
Nah, he's still, I don't know why.
He got a new album.
I don't know why he shocked you.
Wow.
I would say this. For him to be in the game for so long, he know how to still, and he picked the right people around him. He didn't go too young.
Yeah.
That's what I
He
said.
went in his
That's
round.
why he shocked me, because his wisdom to be like stay in his lane, and I don't want to say that. Take that back. For him being out of hip hop for so long and being like an actor and not being involved in the actual active hip hop scene, not training and sparring, he showed that he is great.
But training, maybe he still does. Just
Nah, he ain't see the interview where he was like he had to learn how to rap again.
Oh wow. Okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I love that.
What was you listening to, you big guy?
Young Guns, Tough Love. That
Take it
album.
back.
Yeah. I haven't done that in so long,
I
man.
listened to that the other day. What's the song? You know that you wanna get down. So cool. That's what. I'm sorry.
So cool.
You know, I bought that Rockefeller jacket they had. And the puffy jacket. I had both colors. I had the cream and the black.
I had two too.
I had none.
Rockaway.
The most I had was the flip phone. I had the sidekick though. Like this, not knowing what I was typing.
What you listen to?
Oh yes, I'm glad you asked.
In unison, the whole chorus.
Yeah, like,
That's what he was waiting for.
Yeah, basically.
What are you listening?
We talked about this in our meeting, so y'all know that. I was actually listening to the Hot Boys.
Hot boy.
Yeah.
What you need, boy? I need a hot girl. Because BG is out now, so I'm hoping they actually.
He acting up.
I'm hoping they actually able to put an album together. I don't know if
I hope so too. I heard a beef's a diss track.
I'm cool with that.
Nah, I'm not cool with diss tracks between that family.
They better off being together than separate. You know what I mean? Like, because if
a tour with them would be crazy right now.
That would be crazy.
great.
They got so much. Their catalog is crazy.
I think that would be the dope. That's why I said to be them together than separate. Like you being separate, like nobody was really making no money when they was really separate, except for maybe Lil Wayne.
Juvenile made money for a while,
but Juvenile as actively rapping and doing
not now. Yes, I'm sorry.
The Birdman. How about their producer, Manny Fresh?
Yeah.
Fresh. Fresh.
But you know, all that is really just money. If they got beef, it's more money. I don't think it's like, well, as far as we know, I think it's more money. Money is like the root of all evil and the root of all happiness.
G said that Turk did some craziness. I don't know. Well,
but anyway, listen. Everybody, please hit the like and subscribe button.
Yeah.
Hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get all the notifications when we drop some new episodes and everything. So make sure hit the like and subscribe button.
Yeah, we gotta be able to get Stu more of these shirts, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this Casablanca shirt looking real. You know what I'm saying?
Real some Indonesian earthworm that strings some silk.
Y'all keep watching. I could buy new clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see your feet. I like the feet.
Oh, the feet too? Oh, you know, the Christian Dior's. It's something light. I'm trying to keep it light on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy.
Shout out.
Nothing too crazy?
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. So what's crazy? The hell was
wait and see.
It's coming soon.
If you keep subscribing, you're going to see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep subscribing. Hit that like button.
I'm going to start this off the right way. I'm gonna talk like this. I'm gonna talk like Stu in case.
No, don't do that. That's we had this meeting already. Don't do that.
Like Stu in case I'm So.
They always start off their segments. Hey, so I was thinking.
Yeah.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Yin Yang Twins. That's your new name.
Stop that propaganda.
369.
Misconceptions.
Let me sit like this the whole episode.
Don't do that either.
No, this looks uncomfortable.
Yeah. Cass too big for that, brother.
I was gonna say those is too big.
Can we get to the questions?
Okay.
I'd like to start this episode if you don't mind.
Ghosted. Have you ever been ghosted, or have you ever ghosted anyone? My stupid voice.
Who gonna start with me?
I just want to do my stupid voice. I can start who wanted you. You ghosted? Come on, let's go to the kids.
I've never been ghosted. My woman ghosted me a couple times. Like I'm mad. I found her, man. Casper, baby. But I've heard people been ghosted. I've never had to ghost anybody. You know what I'm saying? Everyone in my life is supposed to be there.
Missing out.
I've been ghosted. Okay, didn't we just have a whole segment about what you call blocking or something or ignoring people? Isn't that like the same umbrella?
Blocking them?
Yeah.
That's ghosting too. Yeah, like that.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, I'm a full-time ghoster. I love ghosting.
I love it
because I don't have to explain it to you. Okay, can I give you one story? All right, it's just a quick story, right? This is a long time ago. I was being intimate with a young lady, and her volume went from 3 to 77. And I think that dramatic jump startled me enough to say, I'm never coming back here. Now, listen, should I have to explain that to her is the question.
No. My question is, how far did you get with the intimacy before?
That was her crescendo.
Right.
Okay.
Right? That was her crescendo. Problem was, it went from moans and whispers to absolute screaming, and I couldn't deal with it. Now, she did nothing wrong. I'm happy that she left happy. I left happy, and we all done. But do I need to explain that to that person thereafter? No. So since you're not going to do it again, and I don't really want to cause no problems, I just think that we should just stop. And because I feel that way, I think we should just stop. Just like you should have the freedom to say, if you want to stop, you can just stop.
But can I raise my hand in the classroom?
Yeah, no problem. I'll answer all questions about ghosting. I love ghosting.
He used the term "we" like they both made that decision. Don't say we, you. That is,
but it's
a singular term. It wasn't we.
But in the worst case scenario of any relationship, if a partner decides that they don't want to be there, the last thing you should do is try to convince them otherwise.
Are you making it known that you don't want to be there?
No, that's the point. I don't need to give you this closure text where you say, "Hey, listen, I'm happy that you left happy, I left happy. Let's just leave that alone." Because then it goes into why, it goes into what I do wrong, did I say something? I don't need this. We're not doing this. It's just.
You know what? This is making me. I'm trying to hold it in.
Nah, hey, you can critique me all you want, man.
What you got?
But I just think you shouldn't have to have certain conversations.
Listen.
Yo.
The fact that, because you could take it two ways, right?
Uh-huh.
It was the fact that you like, hey, I ain't even doing all that for you to sound like
that. True too. That was not an accurate amount of.
Yeah. So wait a minute.
I don't believe that response is accurate. And being that much of a liar also contributes to why I don't think we should talk anymore.
You're lying.
You're a liar.
You're lying. I'm not doing all that.
Oh man! Wow. That's what I was when you said it. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like you said, I feel like I'm not that good.
She teleported somebody else in there. It wasn't me.
Oh, man.
How about you, Stu? You ghosted people?
Stu?
Yeah, I ghosted people before.
He said it real smooth.
Why would I ghost people? Yeah, I ghosted people before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
of course.
ghosted people. You know what I'm saying?
What would I hold time?
Story time
you
with
know.
Story time with Stu.
I don't even know how to hold time.
You know what it is? It's just you have fun, and then they start hitting you with these sob stories, then you be like, I gotta go.
Oh, you did it when they needed you?
No, it's not that. You know what?
I'm about to be evicted. Poof.
I could see what the next conversation going to be.
I wasn't ready financially to take on that responsibility, so I let it go.
Yeah. My man said, wow. I know what the next conversation is going to be after this one.
I know, it's like you see the rev up, like, yeah, so everything is going on. Like,
hold on, wait, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Block.
Yeah, I see you when I see you. And I don't know when I'm going to see you, but hopefully by the time the next time I see you, get over your problem.
Yeah, but you ghost too. Don't act like you don't act high and mighty over there.
I've been ghosted. I don't ghost people.
You've never just said I'm never calling that person again.
No, I had the same number since I was 16.
Yo, stop, bro.
So you answered your phone since you were 16?
So you never blocked anybody?
I never blocked
That's what
anybody.
ghosted is. It's not about how long you had your phone number. What they got to do with anything?
No, because nobody ever called me and I'm like, I'm not answering that person. I've never done that. I've never done that.
So you answered everyone, whoever calls your phone?
Don't matter who called, bro.
And
bill collectors, everything. I play with them. What's up? You in Pakistan? Me too.
So this guy's crazy.
I owe you some money. Guess what? I ain't got it.
Who got it?
Who brought this one up?
This is one we were supposed to get to before, but we didn't get to.
We didn't get to.
But yeah, yes, in the archives.
Cool. Because I feel like I keep trying to attack my topics. Listen.
No, I'm just
because it was you who brought it up. I didn't want to say that.
In the past, I don't know why we here again. Because now I'm telling another story about somebody, and they just like, I've
been ghosted multiple times unnecessarily.
You've been ghosted
multiple times. Unnecessarily.
That's according to you. As the ghoster.
I ain't do no. I feel like, but that's why I disagree. I feel like I'm owed an explanation.
No.
Not really.
You can't just stop talking to me.
Wow. Do they owe you? Are you in a relationship with them or something?
No, but everything is a relationship, right? I have a relationship with you.
Yeah, but see.
So if I call you tomorrow, like, yo, okay, what's good, and you just decide I'm not answering Kush no more, what I do to you?
I just want to get this straight. So if you meet someone, you had one night or maybe a week, whatever, and then you guys.
Oh, a week we go out.
Now, so
we're together.
If the person's like, you know what, block. That's it. The end. End of story. Oh no, not block. Just don't pick up the phone because there is a difference between blocking and just not answering their call.
Ghosting is still the same. No matter if you don't answer
I like
the phone
my phone to ring out.
You know what I'm saying? It's still
I like my phone.
But
one is just way more direct. If I block you, it just goes straight to voicemail. If I let it ring out, you think like these for the other person interpretation of what's going on.
Okay.
I let my phone ring out.
I really wanted to know that particular because some people may say, "Oh, you blocked me." That okay? I don't want to deal with you. But ghosting is more of I see you calling.
They both the
and
same.
I'm not going to pick up.
Is this a person that said here? Ghosting is just a phrase for saying, "Hey, this one person does not want to feel like being bothered with the next."
And I don't want you to think that there was a misunderstanding. I want you to know that 7 rings.
So you
7
petty.
rings.
So you petty.
No. It's me answering you. When you think I'm not answering you, then I am answering you.
You said the rings is answering you, but it's not answering you.
Yo, so instead of
but
blocking,
if you block them, then it's just automatically. Tick, what was that about?
Yeah.
Tick, what was that about?
But,
they try to reach out.
Now, but
tick,
you know what the
beauty
with Samsung and Galaxy, we can still see them call.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they called.
Y'all vicious.
Yeah.
I'm moving to the next thing.
All right,
let's go.
Let's move on.
We love
If
it.
I should do this one or I should do this one. Dating. I'm gonna go to you on this one, K-Son.
Oh, me.
Dating. Should you date someone with the same occupation or same financial status with you?
Same occupation, yeah. Financial status, no. Because if I'm saying that, if I'm gonna give you an example, if I'm in the $20 seats at a game and you're giving pounds to LeBron James, yeah, you probably out my league. Like, unless you're just that confident and delusional, okay, she may expect certain things that you're not able to provide. So, no, I stay in your lane. Y'all both got $20 seats. Hey, boo, what's going on? Do you want to follow? No, so stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
I hear you.
So you think? Okay.
I hear you.
I want to sit next to LeBron, so I'm trying to get sure they got the LeBron tickets.
I don't think anybody out my lane. I'm sorry.
What you saying? Still dating? Should you date someone with the same occupation as you? Well, you was doing construction.
I was about to say,
Yeah. You catch a girl with a hard hat on, you got a problem. All right, should you date a girl with the same occupation or the same financial status as you?
Whatever makes you feel happy. Like, I got a big my lane is wide, so you know what I'm saying. I got a wide lane. You know, really nothing.
That goes crazy.
Let's go, hey, yo.
That's a
you know,
super, that's
yeah,
a pause.
That's a no
Well,
diddy.
there's
hey,
nothing really out of my
We're
lane.
from Brooklyn, so I'm not gonna pause it. But
listen,
that sounds
it's
crazy.
nothing really out of my lane. So at the end of the day, I don't care where she's at financially. I don't really care. That doesn't mean you out of my lane because where you are. Like, you know, if she's dapping LeBron James, that's what's up. I want to know how you got down there to dap LeBron James. Show me the way. So it really doesn't matter to me.
I'm going to say.
I'm confident. I'm just saying.
I'm going to say.
You know, I didn't see that.
I'm going to say, men don't really have that type of
what
avenue.
Man? What you talking about?
I'm talking about men. No, not dealing with other men.
Man?
No, I'm just saying. You see how a woman will look for a man's finances. A man ain't really looking for a woman's finances in a sense. But some women, if you try to approach them, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to approach them, if you know what I'm saying, I don't know. I guess
brother, listen. I'm gonna say this right now. Don't put me with you with this conversation, right? Because you're sitting here saying I don't want, like, if she up here, I don't want to approach her because I don't care. I'm still gonna shoot my shot if I'm available. I don't care. The worst thing she can do is say no.
So my answer is willing is my only criteria. Willing is my only criteria. I don't need you to. I don't care about your financial status. I don't care about anything you got going on, your heritage, how long your family been in this country, whatever the difference may be. If you're willing, so am I.
That's it.
I think that's the only good rule.
And you know what's the crazy thing about it? I think a lot of times females don't. I think as men, from what you're saying, you may overanalyze it and feel like, hey, I'm in this and she's here. But at the end of the day, she's human and she's a woman. If you're an attractive man, you come up to her and you have your stuff together, decently have your stuff together, you still always have a shot. Even if you're broke, you still have a shot. You know how many cute females deal with broke dudes? So, like, 100%. You should never count yourself out.
Well, but see, this is not me.
Okay.
No. This is not me as how I feel. Because at the end of the day, I'm a good-looking dude, so I feel I could pull anything. But I'm just talking about from what I see in my day-to-day from.
So even with your knowledge that shorty down there is, I could get that. You like, nah, but I shouldn't get that because I'm in the $20 seats.
You know what? It's just more of a, just like what Stu said. I'm piggyback. some dudes will overanalyze. Okay, she may expect a certain, I guess, she may expect certain things that I probably won't be able to financially support.
I got everything she
because
needs.
you got to think about Drewski. I just in an interview with Drewski, he had to stop dealing with his shorty because he straight said I wasn't financially able to keep up with her. So you got to understand, like some females have certain.
I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I don't want to comment on it, brother. But like I said, this is the problem when you go into these things. You go in there thinking like I gotta do these things. Be you. If she like you for you, she's gonna like you for
that's
you.
very true.
Don't ever try to sit there and try to put on a facade for nobody or like I'm this guy or I got this. No, forget that. I'm me. You gonna deal with it or not?
Yeah.
If you don't want it, then peace out.
So, Kush, tell me how you feel about that.
These pack of Franks with me, man. Another thing. I think emotionally, I don't think you ever should stay in your lane because I don't know if there's a lane. I think it's the spectrum of a female dating a male on another level. Like, let's say you're an artist or you're whatever, a female why wouldn't she try to date you? Right? It's the way she carries herself. If you famous, like let's say us here, we famous, we go on the road or something like that, and we single. Now we see a female there. Should she not try to engage with me in a level where she not just trying to go to Pound Town? Like, yo, I want to go to dinner with you and be on the same level with you. So I feel like a level is a mindset. You mean, if I, like you said, if I see Shorty, the stick to that example. If I see Shorty down on the course, I'm in my mind, I would tell a joke like, yo, you know, I want to come with you next to the game. You know, you got to lose that chicken dinner.
I saw you smell his hand. I saw you smell his hand.
And
I was watching you.
No, but you know
and he go, no, I wasn't smelling his hand. I was like, yes, you was smelling his hand. He go, you so silly.
But I feel a female is different. Mind you, a lot of these Instagram models be broke, but they're dating a basketball player or rapper because of just their looks. All females nowadays, they feel that they got to bring this to the table.
I think Stu hit the. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I think females just bring this to the table. That's it. A dude just.
That's me too. That's all I bring.
A dude. Unfortunately,
He know his worth.
A dude got to bring a little bit more nowadays. I'm saying depending on.
I am the table.
Depending on the female.
You ain't gotta bring him nothing, but be yourself, bro.
I think Stu said the most mature thing also, which I'm not trying to say whatever. I'm saying I'm shocked. Stu said some very, very mature.
He's grown.
He said some very mature stuff, and he, like he said, I think it really boils down to if this is what you do, whatever you are capable of doing. Like if I'm able to provide cooking for you instead of taking you to dinner every night, then that's what you signed up for.
Sure, it's true.
If I could take you to the movies and that's all I got, then that's what I got. Like dating don't be like, oh, you need a pair of Ferragamos or you need a pair of.
See. He also Casablancas and stuff.
Oh,
you know,
he date different people. I don't know. he date people that can financially compensate him with this type
support
of
him.
Keep him. Financially support him.
Don't forget the Gucci's too.
A slight jab.
I'm just saying.
Slight jab. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. But
he could just go in a room and then.
Nah, but I do agree with Stu.
I did say, yo, be who you are, right?
Yeah.
He never lied. That he did.
Nah,
but I do agree with Stu though. I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. Like I said, if female like you, she like you.
I don't usually agree with Stu because I don't want to get caught in the world when they come back for him.
Oh, when is that? When is that? When do they come back with Stu?
So I didn't even tell you. Other day I was in Brooklyn and I bumped into SJ.
Oh,
SJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stu's son.
Oh, Stu's son.
Yeah.
Don't be a fool.
I bumped into him the other day.
Don't be a fool.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Don't be a fool.
I told him, listen, man, little man.
How you doing?
Little man.
How you doing?
I bought him some ice cream. You know ice cream is expensive at the truck now, so I said, little man. Little man, look at here. All right? Be you. I gave him that same message, you know what I mean? Shout out to SJ, man. Pictures coming soon.
Yeah, pictures coming
Watch,
soon.
when this episode is out, y'all gonna see the pictures. I'm gonna point. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling out the pictures.
Yo, go to the next topic, brother.
All right.
Too much time.
All right.
What's going on?
All right, next topic, guys. All right. If you have a child in Brooklyn.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
That looks just like you.
Please. DM 400. Nah. All right, this is more a serious topic. All right, couples therapy. This is not just for married people. This is for relationship stuff too. Couples therapy. Have any of you guys done it? And would you do it? And does it work? I know that's like a loaded question, but I don't know who wants to go with this. Who wants to grab this bull by the horn?
I answer it. I have done it. I don't mind doing it, but if you're gonna do it, the other person has to be willing to be accountable as well. I think only way couples therapy really works if both parties come into it with an understanding of like, okay, I'm gonna see you and you gonna see me, and not take it as if something goes against the way I feel, take it slightly, and then lash out.
Was that hard to deal with inside the therapy? Was it hard for you? I'm sorry. Let me ask that question. Just ask you personally now.
Right.
Was it hard for you hearing about yourself? Like if you like, oh, I felt this way, and then the therapist telling you about yourself.
No, you know what? I think for me personally, like I always say, like if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? I'm not the type of person that's going to drag out something because I know I'm wrong. Why would I sit here and try to, in front of another person, justify my wrongness? But at the same time, if I could sit there and I could accept me being wrong, because I'm not perfect, I would expect the other person to do the same. And if they can't take the constructive criticism in a certain way, it makes me look at you differently, and it makes me look like, well, then who are you? You know what I mean? So you putting on for this person, or this is a third party. It has no tie to either one of us. And if they saying something about you that's calling for you to do or reevaluate the way you act, talk, or do whatever, think, and you're looking at it, you're lashing out like, then that shows that the maturity level is not there. So that's how I feel it.
I'm gonna grab it a little bit. Well, when it comes to that, I've never.
Yeah, grab it a little bit. Okay.
Excuse me. But couple therapy, like what Stu said, I do agree with some sort. Yes, both people got to be ready to look at themselves and hold themselves accountable for certain things. But I also feel, like when you go with women to therapy, literally, I think a female need to go to their own therapy first and then come to the couple, because you're telling a third party to say, hey, I think you should have handled it this way. But a lot of times, men, women, whoever, they may literally have their own vantage point of what's going on. So I feel couple therapy will only work, but only if each person goes to therapy on their own before that, because they need to kind of self-evaluate for themselves before they do it as a couple.
I agree with that, but you know what? Sometimes you can't get a person to go by themselves. Yeah. You have to get them. The only way you could get a person, because therapy in our culture is not a popular thing for us to go to, is they'll go to therapy. So when you get
Charlemagne brings that up on
you know what I mean? So now, or even could afford it. Like some people that, unless you got good insurance. That you know what I'm saying?
Like you get like 3 sessions though for like your insurance, like 4 sessions, and then after that,
like
your insurance covers every last one of them.
Yeah.
Every last one.
So what your excuse is? Go get help.
I don't know if you mind me asking, you can say
I got good insurance, brother.
Hey, y'all talking over me, cuz.
I'm sorry, blood.
Have you ever done therapy or couples therapy?
No, I never done it. I think I'm really self-aware of how I am. Like I'm really self-aware. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was like in a space to where I don't know why I'm moving a certain way, then yeah. But me personally, I think I'm self-aware, because I think that's what the therapy is. Putting you know what I'm saying, making yourself accountable and know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what therapy is. But like I said, as far as the couple, singular, then at the couple to actually get down to the root of whatever issues.
It's the root of all evil. How about you, Beacon? Have you ever done therapy?
Yeah, I've done couples therapy before. I'm not happy with the results. Not because you go to it's like going to see a ref or somebody like that's supposed to mitigate this situation, right. And it's like, hold on, you're hitting below the belt. Hold on, you're doing this. The problem that I had was, okay, to be very specific, right? This is why I don't like it.
Being about to talk dirty, but keep it clean, brother.
The lady, I wasn't cheating at the time. Wasn't cheating. There was nothing to... That was clear as day that I was not cheating. That wasn't the issue. Mm-hmm. And though we've had a history of that kind of thing, that was not our issue at the moment, right? The lady said to me, because because of our history, I understand that it's going to constantly come up, but it wasn't happening at the time. So the therapist actually speak to me personally about the situation, and she says, "Hey, so let me ask you, you think you could just get like a separate phone that you leave in the car?" And I go, "What
type of woman? What is she talking about?
You mean you try to help me pull off cheating? The point is there is no cheating to be done, and you've been talking to her on her own. What is going on here? She's supposed to be taking your advice, and I'm sitting here listening to you, and you trying to teach me how to scheme. What have you been teaching her? What kind of game is this?
But you know what? And that's another variable in itself, like finding the right therapist. Like,
but it scares you off of it because especially if
that's why you gotta vet them though. You can vet.
Yeah,
you can.
Y'all insurance is crazy. They be like, I'm available on Tuesday. You like, yo, I just want this argument to stop. I see you Tuesday. I don't care who it is. They in the network.
Going there and talk. I'm telling you, can vet them. Like,
just be $150 an hour.
I made a joke, but that was terrible. That's terrible to tell somebody. Yeah, I agree with you. That's terrible. Why are you gonna tell me? Like, I'm telling you that if I'm not cheated on my spouse, and that's infidelity is not my issue, then why are you trying to facilitate a way where it appears that I'm being unfaithful? That's crazy.
There's nothing to keep on a separate phone.
They're trying to line you up, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know if it actually works altogether. I don't want to say
it didn't work for you.
Maybe you didn't find the right one for you.
Here's another thing. Here's another part. The part that I want to say.
I don't got opportunity to be searching like that.
I don't.
The way my
mental health coupons.
My mental health coupons are set up. You got to get it right the first time.
Hole in one.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's HIPAA.
And then,
because this is HIPAA.
And then here's another thing too. When it also revealed to me that talking to that partner at the time, it was, oh, I thought that if someone else was here, you'd hear me. Oh, you don't hear nothing, whether someone else is standing in the room or not. So then I just didn't feel heard. So I felt like, okay, there is no new person I need to go see because this person isn't listening anyway.
Yeah, no matter what your ears say. Yeah. So maybe it was the parties that was involved that jaded the way you see the whole situation.
Yeah. And especially because it was like such a huge, like, you are a dirty person. You are a dirty person.
But you know, like I said,
but again, you gotta. That's the thing of going to therapy is being able to take whatever's given to you from that person, because like we all know, when when it's being called out, right? Mm-hmm. And you gotta be able to take it, and that's why I said if I could sit here and take the ridicule that's coming to me, you better be able to sit there and take the ridicule that's coming to you. And that's, if it's not gonna be that way, then it defeats the whole purpose.
That's
of
a rare breed of, I'm gonna say, women that really take accountability for everything they do. I'm gonna put it out there. Women, it's hard for women to take accountability. It is what it is. It's just,
get them, women.
It's just hard. It's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in your genetic line scheme, but women taking.
Oh man, keep digging.
I don't know.
No, it's real though.
I don't know if you've been covered like me with your comments yet. So I just hope you're ready for whatever comes at you.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I'm going to say it proudly. A lot of women, it's a rare breed of women or mature women out there, because there are women that take the accountability. But a lot of women that I've seen and been around,
those are the ones that's not in therapy.
Exactly. or those are the ones that been in therapy.
That part, right?
Or one that been in therapy. That's just one of those things. Women just don't take accountability.
You ever seek mental health?
Yes.
Around couples therapy?
Not couples therapy, myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not couples. I'm perfect otherwise.
What do you think? What do you think couples therapy could benefit?
Stonewalling.
It probably would help the other person. Usually, it would probably couples therapy.
Why everybody keeps saying it's for the other person?
Because that's
no. I'm not saying what they're saying. No, I'm not saying what they're saying. I'm saying it would benefit them to get a better version of myself if be able to understand me. I'm not with them. I just want to let y'all out there know I am not with them. We are not. I
ain't scared.
I am. I am. I think anybody that I've dated or whatever. I think sitting down and trying to understand my mindset and what I'm thinking probably would have alleviated a ton of problems.
Yeah.
But I'll be okay with problems. I'll be with the smoke. You know what I mean? Like if you come in the room, I'll be like, oh, look, call me hookah. I'm with it. You know what I mean? And that's not healthy. And I know it's not healthy. I always realize it's healthy when you hear it back. I told you, the percolator. I realized that. What was like episode 2? I told you I was like, I know Stu got on me hard on that, but it's the truth. It's like when you hear yourself back, it never sounds like oh I did that. I said that. Mm-hmm. I put my foot in your back and kicked you off the bed.
Wait, listen, don't bring that up.
I wasn't even talking about you. I was just saying.
After a word from our sources, we'll be back.
I'm just saying, when you hear back what you did, when you hear back what you did, Yo,
he is petty, bro. He is petty.
I'm talking petty. Pushing P, baby. I'm pushing P. Yeah. No, but I'm just saying in all seriousness, like, like I think to hear yourself back, I think it probably would have been, I don't have issues in that manner where like, I don't think I got to the space where I probably need therapy because I'm content with knowing that the people are who they are. And that's what it is. It'll probably help them more than it help me. But I'm not looking for help right now. I'm cool with the smoke. I'm cool with the smoke.
So you don't think that therapy will kind of make you a better cush?
My therapy for myself right now makes me better, like for how I handle the day-to-day stuff. But I think for a relationship stuff to handle it, I mean, I ain't looking to fix nothing with nobody.
Yeah.
If you got a problem, tell me about it. I'll see if I can work
and
on it.
I need to know.
I'll tell my therapist about it, and we'll see if we can fix me on my own. But I ain't trying to fix. I ain't trying to. Well, you know what? I don't want to hear that in the room. That's why I asked you.
And
how's it feel?
Listen to me. I felt.
How'd you feel? I'm sorry too. How'd you feel? I want to know how you
felt. I think it should be spiritually based in a way.
What?
I'm not a religious person. I'm not a religious person.
Edibles kicking in.
What I'm saying is
so contradictory. But go ahead.
What I'm saying is
10 grams.
Jesus keeping it to the cross.
What is the goal of therapy, right? Like, what are we trying to align ourselves with? Are we just trying to align ourselves to be able to convey our emotions better and have our emotions be received better? I think that the better overall purpose for it should be like aligning yourself with the guidance of
the Lord.
I think that would be I think if it's going to work in any capacity, it should work in that direction.
Percocets.
I see where you're going with that, but you gotta
Percocets.
Yo, come on, bro. Stop, man.
That's why women have seen the bottom of your feet. Women have seen the bottom of your feet. I think you should calm down. No, see, and that's exactly how they saw him because you started kicking things up.
Like I said, like you say, you could use it. Could be that too as well, but sometimes not everybody's as religious or have a religious background, so you don't want to force it on them. It has to be something that's natural, but you got the whole point of counseling is just getting to figure out
what the deep rooted issue.
Not even just the deep rooted issue is like how to navigate. And then it's how you handle your problems, because you could find out deep.
I just say don't talk to me like that. I think that works.
That too.
Smash and grab. Smash and grab. Would you do therapy by yourself? Single therapy?
I need to. How
about you? Smash and grab you.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah. I'll do it.
All right. He said like if y'all going, I'll go.
I join.
400 therapy. We gonna do a therapy session here. We gotta do that, right?
Yeah. And I honestly talking to y'all dudes sometimes is a form of therapy.
So give me my copay. Tell me my copay, man. Give me my copay. I want my $15.
It's a bad. You do the bad job because I ain't changed.
No, I'm doing a great job because you keep coming back. All right. Last topic of the day. Boom. This one's like a switch gears. I know we're talking about relationship stuff and all that. And SJ. What happened?
I ain't say nothing, brother.
Stewart Jr.
Paybugs a mud. That's all good.
Listen, man, you gotta
And
take
Stu
it.
is petty.
Oh my God, son.
Next topic, please.
All right.
All right.
Prison, where you will be if you don't take care of no. Prison. All right, that was the last one about SJ. Shout out to you.
No, it's not.
It's not. Prison, does it work? I've seen they have modern day like all this reform, bail reform. They have all these options now that you see they're closing down Rikers Island. Prison. Do you guys think that prison, the system that we currently have here in the United States of this America, actually works?
Nope. Not at all.
Expound upon that, my brother.
Nah, people keep going back. Like, it's jail. If you compare United States jails to like overseas jails, this is like a summer day camp. Like, you get 3 square meals, you get some yard time, this, that, and the third. You know, it's a big boys camp. Again, I would never want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Boys camp.
Yeah, I'm saying
That's crazy.
It's a boys camp. What it is, because if you see other countries, that's jail.
I had so many jokes with that once you said the boys camp, but I'm gonna leave that one there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen, if y'all to get to those dirty perverted monsters or something, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I feel these jail in the United States are. Again, I would never want to partake. But for me, if you see other countries in their jail, I want to spend a night in there.
Mm-hmm. What you got, black man?
I would say yes and no. It helps for people who really have something to come outside to look forward to correct whatever they got going on, and they have hope. And then for some that's stuck in that same mindset, it doesn't matter what you do. They still gonna do what they feel is comfortable for them and stay in that element and go back. So that's what I say. It helps. Like I said, I'm not gonna say I'm prison and I'm, but I've been, So with that being said, I knew what my mindset was when I said before, I knew what my mindset was. I'm not trying to go back, and I got too much. I'm too fly to be in there that day. I couldn't let the world. I couldn't let the world see me. The world got to see me. You can't be
there, right? Stu, you can't do the flip like the Patakis.
Hey. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. I ain't want to get nobody in trouble. But
I heard you. I get what you're saying without getting it. You know what? I'm gonna stop with you, brother. And I'm gonna go to you.
Yeah.
Prison.
So crime is crime, and people handle crime differently. El Salvador has taken to those gang members and drug cartels and all that. They have decided to lock everybody up and no one's getting out for the rest of their lives. There's no levels. Whatever the levels is, you've made it here. You're not getting out until there's one sheet and a bunk bed, and for like 30 minutes a week, you get to get on the other side of those, on the other side of the gate for 30 minutes, and you're back over there. That seems extreme, right? You talk about Dubai and there's Saudi Arabia and how they deal with crime, right? There's very little crime. Like,
no nonsense.
You take a sheet and you close up your shop. And no matter what you sell, you could just take a sheet, place it over the top, and you go home, right? That's because crime is at such a low. But because
you like your hands, they chop your hands off.
Yeah. So if you were extreme with it, there will be low crime. But I think America has this like
evolving.
Our citizens are better than just being prisoners, and I don't think that that's always true. But weeding out the ones that there's some prisoners in this world. If you just weeding out who's the prisoners and who's not becomes very difficult because we care about our citizens in a different way. So
that's a hard thing to do. I know where you're going with it, but that's
some people are prisoners. Let's be honest.
No, I'm not saying you're not saying that. But the whole thing of now you're cherry picking now.
Yeah.
Who's this and who's that? And then for you to do that comes.
I think that's what complicates our system.
Not only that, what complicates it, who's doing the picking?
True.
So now you got to have someone that's quality. That's a whole broader spectrum right now that you're going to. What you're saying, if it was like that, you don't know, like, it could be a race thing. I'm gonna make sure these is good, or these
Yeah.
I don't. Since you didn't get your high school diploma, so you didn't. Nah, you gonna stay here. You gonna do this. Now, what is the qualification? So now you making this. That's a
But
Yeah, I know.
very tough. So you have to make it a universal
I don't
thing.
know. I feel crime. I guess sometimes, like you said, Dubai and all the other countries, they make it so extreme to where when you do get out, nah, I'm not gonna do that. You can't. You have to make it. You have to punish them. It is no matter what crime. And some crimes, white collar, blue collar, all that. If you make the punishment so extreme, when they do get out, they're not trying to go back. So with the United States, they make it literally. They make it too soft, especially
Because-
bail reform.
All right, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm just about to reiterate the same thing. I think that we make a way to like that's. I get it. Those are our kids. Those are our young people, and we don't want to see 22-year-olds locked up for the rest of their life. There has to be something redeemable about them that locking them away for the rest of their life is just ridiculous. Let's talk about exactly what did he do, and let's get through it. But in other places, people are really stern, and I don't know. I enjoy being able to wear my jewelry and go outside and have a good time and leave my bike, have my kids leave their bike on the front lawn. I think that is the way it should be.
Move to the suburbs.
Get out the Bronx.
Get out the Bronx.
Problem
Oh,
solved.
yeah. Move to the suburbs.
Yeah.
Safe.
Did you
life.
bring your bike inside?
Yeah,
Not because it's some thief, but because it's going to rain. I would love that kind of world, but do I want to never see the criminal again? I don't know. It's weird because I think the extreme matters. I just don't know if we care that much. You know what I mean?
I like it.
Man,
And
tell
you?
me.
Does prison work?
Talk to me dirty,
And
but keep it clean.
I'm gonna keep it dirty, but I'm gonna keep it clean. I think that prison, the system that we have, I think with the freedoms that we have is the best version of the prison that you're gonna get, right? Like, being how free we are, I don't think you could get any more stricter than you're gonna get without restricting people's actual civil liberties that we've created, right? The only problem that I think we have is we start to get too far into like catering to, and I may be speaking out of turn because I'm not a criminal, or I never been in jail, or I never been in no Hufflepuff. So, whoever's listening, I apologize if I'm offending you ahead of time. But I feel like when you do stuff like, oh, you are so-and-so gang, so I got to make sure you stay in this housing area, you are catering to the prisoners at this point, right? When you say, oh, I can't put you in certain situations because, it's inhumane, I think you kind of catering to, like, whatever. That's like almost like catering to a way. Like, the more and more you push, then you wonder why so-and-so gang has this stronghold over the prison, and now it's turned into, hey, so-and-so can't be over here, or these people could be here. When you and I get it, there's politics in everything you do, right? Like when you go to jail, I've heard, maybe this gang has this religion set has that, this, racist people. Like, you're not going to change that. But if you start making people face those consequences, extremities behind the wall, yeah.
Just like
It's 50 of this gang in here, and there's 2 of you, and this is, if you committed this type of crime, this is the jail you go to. Guess what, brother? You gonna be either in that new gang or you gonna right? And then whoever's in that place, if y'all ready to do that thing to put this person away, then your 2-year sentence just turned into life. Right? And I know, like, you're gambling with people's livelihood. I do understand that. But they pulled out the dice. You got yourself a sentence where you put yourself into a situation, sometimes unwillingly, but you can't start catering. I feel like when you start catering so much to what goes on behind that wall, and then another thing is, I will say this, and I will speak on this, and this might be accurate to depict what I'm saying. When you have so many people on the outside talking about what's going on in the inside, then you have a problem, right? People that should be fixing whatever the issue is in jail, possibly, because most people won't get to this part of what I'm saying. They're probably going to argue about what I said before. But
for those of you who made it this far.
Yeah, thank you. If you're in there, then those people who work as correction officers, those prisoners that have been there for a long time, those executives that are physically in those jails know what will correct the situation. I'm just speaking out of turn.
Yeah.
As every other elected official, in my opinion, is, oh, we need to do this and we need to not do that. But then you're gonna have, you don't know.
Yeah.
You just hearing some sob story from Bika who's telling you, they put me in the hole for 15 days. Yeah, never mind. You've been slashing the whole prison for a whole year. Yeah, you've been wearing mittens for a reason. Like, you're not inhumane because Bika's been locked away. Bika's been a serial cutter. He found out how to cut people with toilet tissue, lemons.
Yep.
He done cut, you know what I'm saying? He done cut people with all kinds of stuff.
Pork rind once.
Yeah. Yeah. People in prison find some crazy. They creative, bro.
You got no more time on your hands. But I would say, what you were talking about, the El Salvador and the prison system, even corrections. My brother, whatever, unfortunately, whatever, he got fired because from corrections, a prisoner spit dead in his face. He hooked off like anyone would. And now the prisoner can sue, can get money. Like, these prisoners get benefits of they could do an act and the officer can protect themselves and the officer will get in trouble.
That's why those extremes sound so beautiful.
It's said the extremes.
Those extremes sound so beautiful.
See now, even with that, we could take it back to our history, right? Like, for us as African American men, even going into the prison system, how we were once treated. So now you're taking a whole bunch. This is why things are not like that, because for us, you don't want it like that, because look what it was for us back in the past. Then things that we had to endure just to make it out of there, and how we were unfairly accused and put there for no reason. So
in no way, because I know we had a brother up here.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about innocent people.
We're talking about people that did the crime.
And I know some systems can be set up to where they grab innocent people. Yeah. Innocent people get riled up in certain systems.
Yeah, let's just leave them out, because that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother topic.
Whole nother topic.
We're
just talking about the actual
for those
system.
of you who was there on Friday night from 7 to 3, and it was supposed to be, those people who are actually have been met the criteria for it. How bad do we want to see them again? Sometimes I don't really care to see them again.
Honestly, depending on the crime, Bika, I agree with you. Like, I'm not gonna miss. Like, unfortunately, yes, the family or the loved one, but you gotta know your son or daughter did it.
I was in my house. You kicked my door open.
Like this, I know those are someone's kids, and I'm sorry to say, I don't want to see them. Like,
the smash and grab, the smash and grab to that. The smash and grab is. Do you think that prison actually is a corrective system? Do you feel like it's actually?
I think it can be. I think it can be.
Is it?
Is it? No. The answer is no.
Stu, the expert.
Statistically, I would say no.
Oh, now my man reading books now. Statistically,
no. Statistically, I'm saying no, because the turnaround time is high. You know what I mean?
Recidivism.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, if you go from that, but any small amount of people who change their lives from it, you always got to take that into consideration as well.
That does matter.
Boogie with the hoodie?
Nah, that doesn't work. It sucks.
I mean,
I wouldn't say it works for those that it's supposed to.
I'm saying, if
1,000
people stay in jail, but if 1,000 people get locked up and let's say Stu, and he's the only one that came home and did so with himself, does it work?
No, hold on.
Yes, because I think
he said,
I think it works for those who it's supposed to work for. Because sometimes, again, like I said, and this is again me speaking out of turn, so I will reiterate for those who are watching it at this point: the people that are in there, who work there, who are physically in prison, need to create the change and the reform. Not politicians, not us sitting on this podcast. I think the real change, in my humble opinion, needs to come from the people who actually have to live there for 8 hours or work there for 8 hours. We could sit here
or those who have to deal with people who move into their communities.
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
Hold on. The reason why it's important
is
the
next episode.
We shake out the jails and we shake them in a couple of neighborhoods. And as long as that neighborhood is not Times Square, we're okay with it, right?
Soon it's not even gonna be the Bronx. The Bronx is coming up.
Yeah, certain parts.
I would hope so. City. Please do.
Reach me.
I'm over here.
I'm over here. I want to know my jury. I want to know my jury outside.
I'm just saying, yes, we shake them out in a couple of neighborhoods, and those people also have to deal with the effects of who comes home. So I think that that's also very, very important too. But you're right. I think it should come from those who are actually affected by it, and not those who just say, from an ideological standpoint,
Ew,
this
keep
should be
those
this
yucky
way.
prisoners away from me. That's
Yeah.
how we sound, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, it's 400.
400.
Right, yeah, we
400.
out.
And we out of here.
We're
Yeah,
pushing
yeah.
people.
Oh,